A lot of you guys probably know what Jordans are. Maybe a couple of you guys have a few pairs. But why are they so expensive and why are they so hard to get? Today, we're going to be taking a deeper look into the Jordan brand to try to understand the hype behind it. First, we're going to be taking a look at the creator of the brand, the beginning of the brand, and where the brand is today. So sit back, lace some shoes up, because we're going to take a look at the man who started it all. All of you guys probably know who this is. And if you don't, his name is Michael Jordan. He's one of the best and most well-known basketball players. He's also the most wealthy NBA star. He was born February 17th, 1963 to James and Dolores Jordan. He played in the NBA from his draft from the Chicago Bulls from 1984 to 2003. He played for the Chicago Bulls and then a little bit for the Washington Wizards. He did take a break from basketball to play a little bit of baseball for 1 year in 1994, but he quickly returned to basketball because baseball wasn't really his thing. Jordan was an amazing player, and he contributes part of his brand to his success. Jordan once stated that he wore a new pair of his shoes every single game because he felt like he could go out and he could showcase his best self in them. Another question Jordan gets asked a lot is, what is your all-time favorite Jordan shoe? In a 2013 interview, Jordan stated that the Jordan 11 is his all-time favorite Jordan, and you can find him rocking the Concord 11s in a lot of his games. Now that we've learned a bit about the creator, let's take a look at the beginning of the brand. Jordan had some good luck right off the bat because even before his first season in the NBA, he was able to sign with Nike, which allowed him to put out the Air Jordan 1 during the middle of his first NBA season. After the Air Jordan 1, more and more kept coming. In 1986, Air Jordan 2, 1988, the Air Jordan 3, and 1989, Air Jordan 4, and the list continues. Out of the most popular shoe Jordan's ever made, by far, is the Air Jordan 1. When this first came out, it was primarily a basketball shoe, but in the 90s, skaters picked up on it because of the flat sole that the shoe has and the good grip, which is ideal for skating. Although Jordan had a lot of popularity right off the jump, it wasn't technically Jordan brand just yet. Up until 1997, Jordan brand was technically still owned by Nike. So that means Nike would make shoes for Jordan, but it wasn't technically the Jordan brand yet. Up until, you can tell if a shoe was made before or after the departure of Nike by looking at the branding. If the branding has the Nike Air logo, that means it was made before 1997. But if it has Jordan's logo, the Jumpman, it means it was made after 1997. Even though it was a collaboration, Jordan was still able to have his logo on the shoe along with the Nike logo. And Jordan's logo is the Jumpman. This was a picture taken in a 1985 photo shoot of Jordan. When this photo was taken, it was quickly licensed for $150, and this picture is now worth over $3 billion. Now that we've learned about where Jordan brand started, let's take a look at where it is today. A lot has changed since the beginning of Jordan brand. They now have 36 Jordans in the Numberline series and plenty more outside of the Numberline. Also, Jordan brand doesn't technically make just basketball shoes anymore. They still do make some, but a lot of the shoes they put out now are considered hype shoes, which are bought by resellers and are worn mostly for fashion. Back when Jordans first came out, you could get them with relative ease for the retail price, but now that's a lot different. For example, this is the Air Jordan 4 in the white cement colorway. Jordan wore this shoe all the time in his games back when he was still partnering with Nike, and the last time this shoe was released was back in 2016 for the retail price of $220. This shoe was very popular, and when it dropped, it sold out immediately. And the people that were not able to get them when it first dropped had to buy them from resellers. That wouldn't be a problem if Jordans weren't so popular nowadays, because this shoe is now worth $662, which is $442 more than its actual retail value. This might seem like a big jump in money, but when Jordan brand does big collaborations with companies such as the Travis Scott Corporation, the prices will skyrocket. This is a Travis Scott One Low Reverse Mocha that dropped earlier this July. This shoe retails for $150 and 60,000 pairs of the shoe were made. 60,000 pairs of shoes is a lot, but over 3.8 million people entered a raffle to get this shoe. So as soon as it dropped, it was sold out instantly. And once again, the people that were not able to get this when it dropped had to buy them from resellers. No ordinary person is going to buy this shoe though, because the shoe now has the value of $1,300, which is $1,550 more dollars than it's actually worth. With the amount of popularity Jordan Brand has, they are surely a top competitor in the shoe game in the United States. In just 2021 alone, the Jordan Brand made over $4.7 billion. Now that we've taken a look at Jordan Brand and what it is like today, it is easier to understand the hype behind it and why things are so expensive now. After taking a look at the creator of the brand, the beginning of the brand, and where the brand is today, we can tell that Jordan did a very good job at making one-of-a-kind shoe for a wide demographic of people. The hard work and dedication Jordan put in to creating and designing these shoes has definitely paid off, and maybe now some of you guys might want to buy a pair or two. With the creativity and rooted in their brand, I'm excited to see what Jordan Brand holds for the future.